Hello and welcome back to another episode of Star Rail. Now this episode will be uploaded in the next few days, possibly tomorrow. The goal here is to try and get to rank 24 in the Trailblazer to continue the quest.
The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it the day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it.
I guess we should try and do this equilibrium thing. We'll give it a go. We're all 30, so we should be able to manage it. Fingers crossed.
We need a strategy.
Strategy, huh? Whoa.
Move carefully. Rules are made to be broken! Stage, you're welcome! Clemency? Never heard of it.
Oh.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This
Hey, we might manage.
is but a vision.
Turn up the volume. What's this?
Okay.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Let's rock. My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
Try that again.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This
That was rough.
is but a vision. The time is now.
Up. Like tempo.
What's this?
Rules are made to be broken! and see?
This song's Let's Rock!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I've got only one more to do. Then we're gold. And we've passed this trial.
We need a strategy.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Turn up the volume!
Watch this!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
Whoa.
Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you.
Let's rock! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Pretty good crowd
Truth
today.
of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Turn it up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
It takes more than that.
The show must
Oh
go on.
boy.
Equilibrium. The worlds are already changing, for equilibrium reigns supreme. Rest assured,
We
the
did it?
trial of the equilibrium will find you.
Oh. Oh, we did it. A level 32. Is it necessary for me to do it? Like, do I really have to? Oh, to the rainbow pom pom.
The way to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it.
Okay.
The day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it.
We should go see what Hook wants.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Don't worry, I got it.
Honorary member of the Moles, listen up. Thank you for helping Hook find the detector. But now, Hook needs to ask you another favor. Hook and Daddy's birthday is approaching. Every year at this time, we exchange gifts and celebrate our birthday together. Yeah? What's the problem? Daddy's job has been more difficult since moving to Boulder Town. He gets home really late every day. I don't want to use his hard-earned money to buy a gift.
Oh,
Hey, are you patronizing me?
no.
Actually, I still have some valuable treasure of my own in Rivet Town. It's a shame I left it there. If I go bring it back and sell it for a decent price, I can buy a gift for Daddy without begging anyone for money. I know that Rivet Town is super dangerous right now. That's why I'd like to enlist you as my bodyguard. That way, even if the old witch finds out later, I won't be the only one getting a scolding.
So you're hoping I get in trouble as well?
Then it's settling. Let's meet in Rivet Town. I'll be waiting for you in a safe spot. You're not allowed to not come.
Yes, Hook. Things are everywhere.
What took you so long? Hook's been waiting here for ages. Okay, whatever you say. As long as you're here now, it's fine.
Oh, it's just so
I
cute.
got some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
The bad
I
news.
told the rest of the moles about the plan, and Julian asked me to get some treasure for him. If we don't help him, he'll tell the old witch where we've gone. The good news is that he's willing to contribute to our adventure. Look, he gave me this gardening shovel. No, what nonsense? No, nobody scares Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Well, the treasure won't grow legs and find us, will it? Come on, let's go.
Right. Oh, okay.
Turn it up. My turn.
I guess I was ready for nothing.
Let's go.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you.
This is our chance. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's gonna help with level, so. Might as well do it, right?
Rules are made to be broken. Too late to repent.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! Tough luck running into me! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you.
Keep up, my turn!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death will be sanctuary. Is but a
Feel
vision.
bad for the poor thing. What's this? Alright, yeah, I said I would do that too. Well, I will. I've got...
Julian's adoptive parents used to own a business in this area. When we were all forced to leave the town, there were lots of things they didn't have time to take with them, so... Shouldn't be too hard to locate his treasure. Let's start by looking over there.
Looking over where? Oh.
Ah, we found Julian's treasure! No, not the key. These glass marbles. Oh, look at all the different colors. But it wasn't easy collecting all these. What? You don't know? Have you never played marbles before?
Clearly he hasn't.
By the way, what does this key open? Oh, maybe Julian knows. What's that look on your face? Oh, I get it. You don't think this jar of glass marbles is worth anything, right?
No.
Don't even try to pretend otherwise. The look on your face sold you out.
She was clever.
Let me tell you something. This jar of marbles means a lot to the moles. Julian used it to help the moles overcome a super huge crisis for which he was promoted to second in command. It was a super huge crisis that jeopardized the mole's honor. In the past, the kids in town were arch rivals to us at the orphanage. Those kids used to bully us, relying on the pocket money that their parents gave them. One time, they sent us a formal declaration of war, challenging the moles to a marbles competition. We were all well aware that we didn't stand a chance. We at the orphanage only had some old glass marbles we scavenged from the side of the road, which are no match for those rich kids' marbles. Nonetheless, Julian bravely accepted the challenge and triumphantly returned with a pile of colorful glass marbles he won. It was incredible. Yep. So, now you know why you wanted us to find this treasure. All right, enough chit-chat. Next, we need to find my treasure.
Alright. Let's do it. Where we're going
Time
for
to get to
that.
work. Hook's treasure is hidden below the orphanage near the mine's entrance. This doesn't feel like the Rivet Town I remember. Do you think the orphanage is like this now, too?
Fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Told you I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
I've no interest in conflict.
This song's for you.
Let's rock.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for the main
Truth of
event.
life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Turn it up. Have luck. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
This is our chance.
Pretty good crowd.
Okay, I get it. Alright. Well, you know, it's a work in progress. Like anything.
This place is nothing like it was before I left. Boxes and minecarts are all over the street. What a mess. Oh, did someone move my treasure too? I used to keep it in the mining team's junk pile. Behind the corner, there were heaps of geomarrow and boxes. Hopefully it hasn't been taken. I'll look with you. We'll definitely find it if we work together.
Yeah, good idea.
Look, it's in this box. This miniature drill rig was given to me by a guy from Daddy's mining team as a birthday present. I'm going to turn it on. Whoosh! Look, just don't talk to me right now. I need to calm down. Honorary member, I wonder, how much do you think Julian's glass marbles would sell for? I wasn't actually planning on selling these marbles, but Julian gets his treasure and I get nothing. What a lousy bargain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That might work. But it'll be pretty expensive to fix, right? Not possible. Daddy said that guy went missing one day and he never saw him again. Maybe he went someplace far away.
Maybe.
I have no idea when he'll come back, so that definitely won't work. Oh, wait a second! I hid another treasure at the orphanage! I don't want to sell it, but if I want to buy Daddy a gift, I don't have any other choice. Honorary member, please help me look for it. Just one more time. Yay, let's go!
As if I was really gonna say no to her. Like, how could I say no to her?
Why are there so many monsters here? We need to deal with them first. fight.
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up! Have luck running into me!
This is our chance.
I've no interest in conflict.
This song's for you.
Fighting is meaningless.
Wait! Let me take a look at my notes. I marked the location where I stashed the treasure.
Oh, good.
It's a reward from the old witch. You'll know what it is after I dig it up. Go down the stairs on the left, then walk 10 paces forward. Turn right, walk another 15 paces, spin around 10 times, then keep walking forward. Oh no! I'm doomed! The second half of my notes are completely ruined! Oh, what kind of lame treasure map would it be if it only had 1 or 2 steps? Without the second half of my notes, how will I ever find the treasure? Really? Quick, let me see.
Let's use the home use object finder to help Hook search.
Good idea.
Beep, beep, beep! Finding the home use object finder at your service. Please say the target object you want to search for.
Oh, wow! This little thing, it can talk?
Wow, you can talk as well, little thing.
Huh, aren't you sassy? But if you can help me find my treasure, I'll let it slide. What's this? Oh, looks like something is written on it. For Julian, 50 years in the future. Whatever. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it. I guess you're right. We should wait 50 years before opening it. Let's take it back to Julian along with the glass marbles.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep. Based on your search history.
Here it is! My teddy bear! The old witch gave it to me as a gift. Yes! He's called Jun. Whoa, Jun. How did you get covered in dirt? And why do you have so many loose threads? If we don't get you cleaned up, no one will buy you. The old witch said that Jun isn't just any old teddy bear. He'll be worth a lot of money once he's cleaned up. There's no other way. I haven't learned to sew yet. I'll have to ask the old witch for help. If she finds out I went somewhere I shouldn't have gone, Hook will get lectured all over again. But so what if the old witch yells at me? Hook still has to prepare the gift for Daddy. We found the treasure. Let's split. The monsters here give Hook goosebumps. Ooh, too scary. I'm warning you. Don't you dare tell the old witch about Hook's plan to sell the treasure.
I would never.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Hook? What are you...
Natasha? Junjun's in bad shape. Can you help me fix him?
I remember giving you Jun. I haven't seen this fella in years. Where did you find him?
The wind brought him back to me.
Oh my god.
Be honest with me, Hook.
Yeah, she's not gonna believe that, Hook.
Big Brother helped me find him in the Rivet Town orphanage.
She calls us Big Brother.
You had him take you to the Fragmentum just for this teddy bear? Hook, how many times have I told you?
Natasha, please. Please help me fix Junjun. I'll clean the clinic for you for a whole month.
You say that every time, and then...
She doesn't.
Great, see you soon. Big Brother, I'll leave Junjun with you.
Oh, she calls us Big Brother. I love that. Oh. Okay, I know.
What am I going to do with that girl? You shouldn't indulge her, outsider. I know it's difficult to tell Hook no, but sometimes it just has to be done. Jun. So she gave her bear a name, huh?
Yeah.
I've lost count of all the dolls I've made. To be honest, I wasn't expecting her to like this one so much. It was an award I used to give the kids in Rivet Town for good behavior. Can you imagine what an orphanage is like with so many difficult children? I had to come up with a solution to get them to behave. Hook pretended to be well behaved for a month in order to get Jun. She ate on time, slept on time, even stopped fighting with the other kids. I'm afraid you have no idea how much she suffered that month. Hook has an uncanny ability to rally people to her cause, both adults and children. It's a skill, all right. And forcing her to be well-behaved puts a lid on it. Well, this teddy bear has sure been through the wars. Don't worry, I'll help Hook repair Jun. But I'll need to find some stuffing. Wait, look at the eyes. They must be... Erebus? Huh. Strange, I didn't notice when I sewed them on. I'm no appraiser, but these two gems look to be high quality. Well, our war-torn bear here just became a priceless doll. Not bad, Jun.
Not bad at all. I gotta go find her now.
Did the old witch yell at you?
She did.
But you were only there to help Hook. I'm sorry, honorary member. Never mind that. You didn't tell her what I was really up to, did you? Great. Your loyalty as an honorary member of the moles is acknowledged. Anyway, why are you still standing here, silly? Do you have something to report to the boss of the moles? Gems? Does that mean he's worth a lot of money?
Yes.
Well, of course I'll sell him. If the gems are expensive, Hook can buy a better birthday gift for Daddy. Anyhow, this is super useful intel. If you've been with the moles a bit longer, I'd be promoting you to third in command right now. I'll need your help again after Natasha fixes Jun. Always be prepared to answer the call of Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Yes. Okay. Right, let's see. I need to go to the clinic anyway.
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society? Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help. It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task?
Yeah.
This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Okay, great. Let's do it. I didn't expect to like this game so much, but it's actually quite good.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Yeah.
Don't play dumb. I might be sick, but my eyes still work. Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it. Of course not. I read it in a book.
A book?
Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
You're self-diagnosing?
For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine. Mutual aid, what now? What are you talking about? What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud. You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one. Natasha's brother? They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
Oh, I'm starting to I think I figured this out now.
I heard he was a top student from the overall medical academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. Kind heart, maybe. What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt.
Really?
The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself. You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away. I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she... It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
There's nowhere.
Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Right.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues.
Yeah.
I should find another patient to talk to.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Oh, everything's muffled. Ah! A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Oh, even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. No, I don't want to waste anyone's time. Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around? You're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like I'm a burden to her. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Hmm? Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible. Virtual who? All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard
Bless
of
her.
a mutual aid society.
Where have you been?
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What's with the accent?
Who else would care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people. Huh, so you had a dispute with her. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
Oh, this sounds bad.
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. And you know why? You're smarter than you look.
Oh, thank you.
When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway. What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
Alright.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
We should tell her. We should tell her. We need to tell her. We gotta tell her. We can't not tell her.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid. I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but it seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. Thank you. Those patients weren't exactly singing my praises. Thank you for having faith in me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
Right. Okay.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Hell no.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
I think he's insane.
I can understand that.
I mean, I know he's our brother, but he sounds crazy.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Okay.
Who are you? Who? And who am I? Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are? You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away. Oh, not terribly serious, but they needed to get treatment every now and then, which did impact their livelihood. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
All this because of that medicine. It's horrible. That's awful.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects.
That's horrible.
On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment? Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
All right.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead. Oh, playing the hero, are we? Is this a stick-up? Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right? Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Bring it.
This song's for you.
Keep up! Tough luck running into me!
Just a scratch.
Turn it up! My turn!
Looks good.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief. You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that? Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat?
Well, they might actually live.
My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
You're sick, dude.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you? Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize!
Oh, wanna try? Okay.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up! Told you I could fight. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Turn it up! Told you I could fight.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
Hey, watch it.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
It's getting late. Where to now? Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface? I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Dude, chill.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Jerk.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing. I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way. I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you. That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. To be honest, I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research, but I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
Sounds like it.
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman. Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld.
So is he still alive?
Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about... I hope so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since.
What if he's not, though?
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
What if he's not dead, though? I mean, you don't know that. we did it!
Looks good.
Wait. Hey, cool! Alright, now what we gotta do? Ring and stage. Alright.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Really? We're doing this? Okay, fine.
Fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Told you I could fight.
Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Too late to repent.
This song's for you.
Told you I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
We did pretty good there, actually. Yeah, that was smooth as heck.
Ticket?
Seriously. Fine. I'll do it.
The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
Let's go.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
It's getting late. Where to now?
See, I didn't warn him.
This song's for you. Turn it up!
Told you I could fight.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Told you I could fight.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You're made to be broken. Just a scratch. Fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! This song's for you.
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time for the main event.
Turn it up! Tough luck running into me!
No interest in conflict.
Time.
Let's rock! Told you I could fight.
Let's go.
Pretty good crowd today.
My turn!
Let's make it quick.
Just a scratch. Fighting. No interest in conflict.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Too late to repent.
This song's for you. Keep up!
Told you I could fight.
Let's go.
You're made to be broken.
You're annoying!
Fighting is meaningless.
Try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Pretty good crowd.
Let's rock! Turn it up! Told you I could fight.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Told you I could fight.
This is our chance.
I've no interest in conflict.
This song's for you. Keep up!
Just a scratch. Fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
He's actually a very good support.
This song's for
Tough luck running.
No interest in conflict. Rules are made to be broken. Fighting is meaningless. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Too late to repent.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Too late to repent.
My turn! I'll try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Let's make it quick.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! Told you I could fight.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
This is our chance.
I've no interest in conflict.
Told you I could fight.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you.
Turn it up! Told you I could fight.
Let's go. It's getting late. Where to now?
Actually, no, I don't think we should. I don't think it's a good idea. That's all I have left to do. We'll just go back here and then
It's getting late. Where to now?
we'll figure it out somehow. We're just gonna leave it here. We've gotten through quite a few of our quests, so until next time.